uMadlomo decides to have an abortion without telling Mthunzi about the pregnancy. Lihle thinks that the baby deserves to live and Mthunzi deserves to know. Mthunzi is in the dark, wondering why Madlomo is giving him the cold shoulder. Kasa wants to marry Ukidi. Hi, welcome to my channel. Here's an update on Scandal. So, Lihle found the prenatal vitamin pills. And ubuzima wakhe ukuthi ma, is this what I'm thinking? You can't be pregnant, are you? Uma wakhe inkhulelo Lihle, I'm pregnant. Athi yo nkosi yami ma, kwenze kanjani? How did it happen? Okay, I know, but why did you want it to happen? Uyifuna yini le pregnancy? Uma do you think I'd be sitting here ngikanje if I wanted it? Angazi nokuthi ngenzeni Lihle. I'm so confused. Athi manje Mthunzi yena, what does he think about this whole thing? Athi uMadlomo did not tell Mthunzi, he doesn't know. But Lihle thinks that Mthunzi deserves to know. You need to tell him ma. He deserves to know. But uMadlomo was like, hey Lihle, this whole thing is complicated. Awuyeke nje, let it go. But Lihle still thinks that Mthunzi deserves to know. And uMadlomo asks her, don't tell anyone, please don't tell, not even Ubutako or Mthunzi. And then Tutuka walks in on their conversation and wondering what's going on. But Madlomo brushes it off, saying, ay, ile lupus. But you can just see that Madlomo is not herself. And then Madlomo starts researching online about abortion clinics. And she finds one online. And manje Mthunzi gives her a call while she's busy checking abortion clinics online. Mthunzi is wondering, what has he done? Because Upilisiwe is giving him a cold shoulder. Because is everything okay? Is it right? Upilisiwe is like, no, everything is okay. But kwenzakalani? Upilisiwe goes on, but yeah, I think we should stop behaving like teenagers. Mthunzi does not understand because all of a sudden, what's going on? Like kwenzakalani, you know? And Upilisiwe decides that she's going to make a phone call to make an appointment at the abortion clinic. So it seems like she went there because now Lihle is trying to call her, saying, I did some research about the baby. After I did some research about the baby and your condition. And I know a lot of women who have lupus give birth to healthy babies and women your age also. So this baby deserves to live, and it's in our prayer warriors. So uNkulunkulu will never leave nor forsake you. Uzoba na umdali, uzokusiza kule simo kuso. But uMadlomo is already at the clinic, abortion clinic, waiting for her line for her appointment or for her turn. And then the nurse comes saying, you must be Philisiwe Dlomo, you're here for the abortion procedure. Avuma uMadlomo, oh nkosi yami, I hope uMadlomo stop and Mthunzi deserves to be a father. And I just want to see Unhloso suffer. So Madlomo needs to keep this baby, okay? And then Ukidi, no, Ephraim, they're sitting kwa Mathubela, they decide to start kissing. And Ephraim didn't want to do this thing. He doesn't want to disrespect Mathubela, but Ukidi insisted. Now Mathubela find them kissing. And I was like, manyala ka hey, Kasa was disappointed at himself, saying as he feels like a teenager, manje he needs to do things right. Unhloso says, are you thinking of cohabiting Malume? But it's like, no, I have to do things the right way. And Kasa is thinking of marrying Kiribuni. And then he tells her, I have to do things right and send some cows endlini. Kiribuni was so happy, saying, how Kasa, are you saying what I'm thinking you're saying? Are you asking me to marry you? Wajabula to Kasa, yes, that's what I'm saying. Ajabula, as I'm so happy. Yes, I do want to marry you. She's so happy. I mean, really, probably thought because she'd never get married. Now, Kasa is a oh, this is so sweet, Clay. And then Toriso takes groceries to her mother. But Toriso is in a mood because Khopula divorced her. Without her even signing the divorce papers. Now I have to leave my handouts for my children. But again, Papa, how Khupulo will not I'll leave this lying down. I will not do that. Pila, I'm thinking of going to the media and expose him. But Teresa Maria realized because if you don't go there, you'll be exposing yourself as well, and you'll be on the wrong side of the law. So hopefully Talita won't go to the media. And then Talita phones Victor, saying that Victor must come to the house so they can talk. He probably wants to rob Ipechafela because Victor is the CFO at Ipechafela. And then Victor goes to have a lunch, Bridget. They actually talk, and we find out that Victor was married before and his wife passed away. So they have the same, they have the same story, Bridget, because Klamolo also passed away. So probably that's going to bring them together. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.